So somebody finally got arrested. Let's check it out. Oh, it's Sam Beckman Fred was arrested. I think that's what Critic was talking about. I don't know. What did he do?
I have been following the Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX
Oh, Fried.
collapse closer than I've followed anything else in my entire
FTX. Is
life.
it a crypto
I've
type?
been tuning
Is it a
in
crypto
actively
thing?
to every single thing that Sam Bankman-Fried's been doing. I've been like the NSA on his ass, just watching every Q&A, every painful, uncomfortable interview he does. I was there watching
Really?
like a hawk.
Why?
Every
What do you
time
do?
his silly little mouth uttered the words, I don't know. I couldn't know. I don't remember. I don't recall. I'm not sure. I was there.
That
With
was
fucking
it.
blood pouring out of my ears, having to listen to his grating little helium infused fucking voice try to weasel his way out of every question tossed his way. I was there watching. I spent more time studying Sam Bankman Fried than I did studying for my SATs. And now we are finally reaching the climax to this entire ordeal.
Yeah.
Sam Bankman Fried has officially been arrested.
What did he do?
It is
I've been missing.
such a breath of fresh air. Like, I was actually shocked that he got arrested because over the last couple weeks, I really started to believe he was going to get away with it. With the way journalists write about him,
Get
like
away
he's
with
some
what?
kind of angel, and to the fact that there was no, like, open investigation that I was hearing about, like, often, I just thought he was just going to get away from all of this.
Get away with
He was
what? What did he
booking
do?
interviews up until, like, yesterday when he was arrested. He still had, like, interviews booked with major outlets. Like, I just thought, you know what, game over. The bad guy wins. You know, there is no justice. But then, out of nowhere, like a deus ex machina, he gets arrested.
Don't know what that is.
And it turns out they've been investigating him, and this is going to be a very big case. So, a great, great plot twist here that I'm super happy to see. So let's go over the situation here. I went over it on stream, so I'll just play you the clips from that. So SBF did finally get arrested
That's already proved
in the Bahamas.
with him.
It is amazing news. And somehow,
SPX
even
collab.
in all of that, this headline still finds a way to suck his dick a bit. How effective altruism let Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTX collapse happen.
What's-
They're still
Yeah.
calling this fucking fraud altruistic. It is despicable. Absolutely despicable. Even still, right now. Crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, he got arrested in the Bahamas. And with any luck,
Oh, it is a crypto?
he will be facing some very extreme charges. I don't see how he wiggles his way out of it. It
Oh, he
really
was
feels
money
like this
laundering,
will finally
fraud.
be some justice served. I'm going to imagine at this point Sam Bankman-Fried is really regretting all of those interviews he's been doing. I bet he is really kicking sand like, damn, maybe I should have stopped doing Twitter Q&As where I just actually admit to crimes. Who could have expected this result? Why didn't he just lie low? Bro, I have no idea why he didn't just lie low. He was just so addicted to the meat swallowing.
Damn.
Like in the crypto space, when you have a
So there's
crypto
crypto.
project it doesn't even have to be successful. You have your cock handled by crypto bros 24/7. They fight for you on Twitter. They run all of your marketing for you for free. And I'm just assuming he was used to that kind of attention. He wanted to continue to be looked at like this god that the crypto community treated him like. I do wonder, and I didn't read this in the other article I read about it. Granted, it wasn't this article. I do wonder if they're going to go after his girlfriend, the 28-year-old
The
Harry
CEO?
Potter fan. What did she do to get labeled as a Harry Potter fan? I don't know. So when they were still writing all those fluff pieces after everything came collapsing, or actually it might have been before. I don't remember the timeline now. They're writing articles about her, calling her like, look at this 28-year-old Harry Potter fan who's managing billions here. Wow, that's absolutely incredible. And then she'd be doing these interviews where she just doesn't know what she's talking about. So now that's become her legacy. She's the 28-year-old Harry Potter fan. Very quirky. Does Atrioc talk about it? Here, let me watch Big A's new video on it. I bet Atrioc is celebrating so fucking hard. He has been doing such a great job with this story from the very beginning. I bet Atrioc's wiggling his finger right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That looks
there's
about
only
right.
2 things for stealing and defrauding millions of customers.
So I'm gonna say I didn't think we'd get here. I was losing so much faith in an actual set of consequences for Sam Bankman-Fried. I am absolutely shocked. I really didn't think we'd be able to get him. It didn't seem like they even cared. This man was still booking interviews with the biggest outlets imaginable. And they were still writing pieces about him being like a hero who had some unavoidable catastrophe happen unjustly. I just didn't think it happened. I really didn't. I was losing faith, but then we brought it back, baby. And now we have a potential good conclusion to this anime arc for Sam Bankman-Fried. And that FTX hat that Big A's wearing is fire. That's looking good here.
But a person close to the matter has revealed, according to this New York Times article, that the charges include wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, and money laundering. He got hit with the quintuple whammy. And the thing
Yes,
is,
sir,
I've
the
read
5
a lot
fingers.
of articles like this
That's
one
big.
for the past month now, especially because he's been on a notorious PR tour for the past month, going around to every media outlet that'll have him and saying, "Oops, I fucked up."
Yeah.
And in every
Oh, I
one of
love
these
that
interviews,
defense.
anytime someone asks him a hard question, you have to promise to never ever say you fucked up again. I told them to go fuck themselves.
What a hero.
Well, you might want to
What a
listen to him,
saint.
Sam, because it is looking extremely likely that a lot of that's going to come back to haunt you.
The thing is, like, I said this when we were talking about the CoffeeZilla interview. His defense has been, this entire time, I'm just an idiot. I'm so stupid, man. I'm so sorry for all of these mistakes. I'm just dumb. I'm just this absolute brain-dead troglodyte, and, you know, I'm just a dummy. And that was his whole defense. Like, you can't arrest me. I'm stupid. Like, that's been the entire time, and it's been working. Like, it's actually been fucking working. But yeah, I have to imagine his lawyers have not been happy with the way he's been conducting himself in terms of defense. And like, the open admittance to fraud with CoffeeZilla. That certainly didn't help. I do think CoffeeZilla's interview will actually be cited in court. It has to be usable, right? Like, that's not... Like, that wouldn't be something that they could keep out. Like, I feel like that'd be a good piece of evidence.
Over and over again, there is an innocent explanation. I'm a goof. I'm a big dumb goof.
Yeah.
I'm a big curly-haired League of Legends loving
I should have
goof.
done
And
better.
I didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't take customer funds and punt it on crypto and lie about it. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could replace all the deposits with a made-up FTT token. In fact,
What do you mean I can't just take all the customers' assets and buy worthless shitcoins with it? What? That's terms of service. Our terms of service? You mean I violated those? I have to play by those rules?
I have to play by those rules.
No. Oh my god, how silly could I be? This is how embarrassing. I'm so sorry. This is just a really, really, absolutely embarrassing moment for me.
issue a brand new FTT token and distribute that.
What?
That's a productive plan. No, that is not the
What the
solution.
fuck?
Sam, that was the problem. That's why you're here to begin with. I made a lot of mistakes.
Who wrote that? This is like, that is just the actual biggest Twitter crypto moment I've seen in a minute. Give the worst possible idea, and then some people for some reason agree with it. Hey, yeah, just fire on the old money printer. Why doesn't Sam Bankman-Fried just print more dollars to make everyone whole again? Fuck, it's that easy.
Again, already
We knew that,
should be
yeah.
illegal. Second, Alameda used client funds to engage in margin trading.
We knew that.
Extremely risky,
Now it's proven
debt-fueled
nice.
trading. So, taking your money that you deposited in a bank to be held safely and then punting it on incredibly risky crypto bets without your knowledge or consent. Again, illegal. And
This is really cool, because this is exactly what CoffeeZilla called him out on to his face. Directly to him, where SBF kind of had his armor dented and just, like, admitted it. Like, straight admitted it to CoffeeZilla. Those, like, 2 points in particular. And now we have the Enron guy, assuming this is his real statement, I imagine it is. We have the Enron guy echoing that, which is wonderful. They also forgot a charge for sucking ass at League. Well, we haven't finished all the charges yet. They're not all unveiled.
We have finished.
So that could still be tacked on there for being hard stuck bronze 3.
Hard stuck
Check
bronze 3.
CoffeeZilla's community tab. Oh, did he post something in the community tab? It's got to be him like taking a shot or something, like maybe just pumping his fist saying "I told you so," or like "I did it." He should absolutely be taking some credit. Oh no, he's just hyping up the video for tomorrow. Fuck yeah, nice. I thought this was gonna be a picture of him just maybe doing a little TikTok dance or something to celebrate. Do I think he'll see any jail time? Yes. I was skeptic. I started to lose faith that he'd actually be arrested, but now that he is, those charges are huge. I just don't know how he could possibly weasel his way out. If he had just shut the fuck up, like if after all of this happened, if he had just gone dark, off grid, you know, have his mommy and daddy buy him a farm somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere, no electricity, live like an Amish person for a while, I think he may have been able to squeak his way out. I think maybe. But he has been so open with this shit for the last month and a half. I can't imagine a world where he could, you know, squeak a little stinker out of there and not face jail time. He was too addicted to clout. He's gonna call Saul. Yeah, I mean, anyone shy of Saul he's fucked. His parent, yeah, chat's right. His parents are compliance lawyers, but I don't think that means they can somehow save their son here. Like that's kind of useless at this stage of the game. I don't see how them being compliance lawyers is in any way going to be helpful to getting him out of these charges.
Next topic, which is what I'm a little bit nervous about. Again, I am no conspiracy nut, but being a crypto billionaire, former or otherwise,
he's gonna. I'll brief. Well, he'll probably give the context. There was a crypto billionaire recently who turned up dead after making.
Oh, I seen it.
I don't know if it was one post or a series of posts alluding about to the fact that some very dangerous people were after him. That was some pretty shady shit. That was a pretty creepy thing. That happened only a few days ago.
Yeah,
and apparently that was one of only like 2 or 3 or maybe even more crypto billionaires that have turned up dead recently. So it is like that is a pretty scary set of circumstances. Yeah, it's like actually getting Epsteined. Except this one was just blatant murder. Like I believe the most recent crypto billionaire was like his body was found at the sea, like it washed up on shore. Let me double check.
Mr. Koolander here died at 30 a few days ago. This guy, Mushigan, Nikolai Mushigan, 29, died a few days ago. Yeah, Taran. So a Russian crypto tycoon, he died in a helicopter accident. Now again, all of these seem to have innocent explanations, but 3 of them dying within a few days of each other, all in the crypto space.
Few days of each other? That's crazy.
It is peculiar. I would say the one with the paranoid tweets isn't exactly like the most innocent explanation. Let me double check. Which one was that? Right before Nikolai passed away, he tweeted some suspicious conspiracies surrounding the government on October 28th. Okay, so not that soon. Tweeted that the CIA and Mossad and some pedophile-related organizations noted as the pedo elite are running some kind of sex trafficking and blackmailing business from Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands. And then he said that they're going to frame him with a laptop planted by his ex-girlfriend who was a spy, and they will torture him to death. So that does read like somebody that's a bit paranoid, but he actually did turn up dead in Puerto Rico.
So
not long after. Previously, he's mentioned fighting some evil people who use debt and blackmail as weapons and claimed that he shall be murdered under the disguise of suicide by the FBI.
Why not get bodyguards in?
It is.
I mean, but then
very
you wouldn't know who to be on your side, right?
The cause of death is just drowning, right? He left his beach house located in the posh locality Condad of San Juan for a morning walk.
Like, if you're really that worried, why not get
$6 million. Later in the morning at around 9 a.m., some local surfers discovered his body at a Puerto Rico beach. They reported it to the police, and his identity was confirmed. They mentioned the beach is famous among surfers, although Nikolai was not known to be inclined towards surfing. They also noted that it's dangerous due to swift currents and rocks, and signboards are warning to be safe, but they're speculated to have broken due to the typhoon. So, a bit odd. But yeah, his tweets actually do read like someone that's probably got some kind of mental illness, but he really did turn up dead here. So, maybe he really was being hunted. That's the conspiracy. It is weird. It is weird. Especially since it's already the third crypto billionaire death in a short period of time.
Why? We want to hear more about what was going on at this company and who else was complicit, because this is fraud that stinks to the top, and we don't want.
I can assure you, the 28-year-old Harry Potter fan is all but innocent in this. I'm shocked that they must not have found a paper trail for her yet. I'm shocked that she's not already in their net. So I speculate that during the trial she gets roped into all of this. He's not making it to trial. That's getting deep in the weeds. I just can't imagine what he would have on people that they'd want to shut him up for.
It's awesome to see him arrested, and I'll be following up this story consistently. You can tune in on my Twitch channel, check out more, and watch out for more YouTube videos. Thanks, guys, for watching, and let's keep an eye on this.
Yeah, Big A's been doing such an amazing job covering this entire saga of SBF and FTX.
Cool, extra.
I don't really know what the speed of movement is on a case this big. Maybe this is quick by other standards, but to me it felt remarkably slow. And maybe that's just because of how painful the journey was to get here, with all of the major news outlets treating it like he wasn't a fraud. So maybe that's why it felt so long to me. I don't know. Yeah, most people are saying this was super fast. So yeah, it really must have just been all of the news outlets that really made me feel like this was not only not coming, but also excruciatingly long.
That's interesting. I did not hear about this dude. Oh wait, you finally admitted it. Oh, I think that's one of the videos I actually had. Yeah, it's one of the videos I actually had of bro admitting to what he did. Hold on.
There's been.
Yeah, I was gonna check this out, but it was long, and not only was it long, it just kept getting pushed back, as you can see all these tabs up here. But other than that, like, subscribe. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night, and bye.